I play this game on PC and it is absolutely stunning. I think there are two things that are pretty noteworthy. Firstly, this game is unapologetically French and you feel that from the moment you turn the game on. From the style of how the characters dress, to the building architecture, to the music, of course, how characters talk. They're always throwing in French words every other sentence. And you know what? I love it for that, especially if this is what they come up with. And then even looking at the overworld of this game, it's gotta be one of the best world maps in RPG history, just based on visual presence alone. The detail shoved into this thing makes it so that no matter where you're looking, there's always something drawing your attention. And to add to that, every area you visit has its own visual story and wonder, like, how did this even get here? How does this work? We had the fucking Iron Giant over here that's killing me all the time. Rocks just in midair everywhere, like Toph is constantly earthbending the entire landscape. And there's an Eiffel Tower that looks like it needs some Blue Chew in its life. The second thing is the characters themselves. There are obvious things like the detail in the several outfits that you can customize them with, or even the hair tech they have going on here, which is honestly kind of crazy given the multitude of different hairstyles you can put on each one of these characters. Although some of them could have gone back to the drawing board. Oh my God, I've made a grave mistake. Voila. But the thing I really want to shout out is the facial capture they managed to pull off here, at least most of the time. And some of those cutscenes though, let's just say the words may be English.
And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
But those lip flaps are certainly not. There are quite a few times in the narrative where dialogue isn't spoken, but instead conveyed through character expressions. And during these moments, while you may not exactly know what the character is thinking necessarily, it's abundantly clear that there is some sort of mental gymnastics going on that only they know what it is. And it pulls you in even more knowing that there's something not being said in this conversation and wondering if, when, and how it will be revealed. And it also just aids in showing how complicated these characters are and how much their mental fortitude is being tested over and over and over and over again, as opposed to just telling you through like an internal monologue or something of the sort. In this way, the visuals really end up being a critical piece in crafting this narrative experience just as much as the writing does.